Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day in the markets. December 11th, Thursday, we're going to review 0-day options I took on SPY and the small account challenge. Yesterday was FOMC. IV was high. We had a pretty big move. Today, range is pretty large. So, not too bad. I guess that's somewhat to be expected day after FOMC. Let's see. We got 5-day moving average right here. It's the gold one. Here's the 30-minute chart. This is Eric, SPY day trading on YouTube. So we gapped down this morning, and yesterday was kind of the rally into close. I guess we completed that cup right here. Excuse me, sorry. I guess I would say this is the handle a bit. Did break out of magenta today. But yeah, gap down, big red candle, and then inverse head and shoulder here off a 5-day up to blue for resistance. On the 1 minute, excuse me, what I charted this morning. Started with, sorry, I just had dinner. White for the buying, and then I had red for the bullish controlled selling, which I don't know if I ended up playing out like red. And then green for kind of the buying algo. I don't know if that was kind of bears controlling or not. Angle of this is it's not one I'd really want to be in if I was long on calls. So anyways, that's all I had this morning. I didn't have white yet. When it broke green, I considered getting puts there. Just it was early and it wasn't great structure, and I left it alone. I think I maybe had purple pretty soon too. When it broke green and came down, I didn't have white yet. I kind of expected it maybe to bounce on purple, but it just flushed through. So here's another opportunity right here, is breaking purple with this orange precision, which I did have after these first 3 candles here on this downtrend. This is a trade I like to take, the breakout. However, this early, I wasn't too confident in any of my charting yet, which comes with experience. So, but yeah, could have taken on that break also. Anyways, missed the move down. Had some patience, sat on my hands, and saw it starting to taper here with gold. At this point, I liked white for the bearish controlled buying right here from this support. Yeah, then you kind of saw it happen here. Real small little spot. Support, flipping into resistance. Hold on, I'm trying to get my thing open. They came down and tapered. I put gold in here for kind of this less aggressive selling. And then as it came here, this was yesterday's low. Yeah, this is yesterday's low. Yeah, I guess I was kind of waiting for it to break the selling, which it broke it here, the steeper selling. And then I put in this gold for the less aggressive selling. I was kind of waiting for it to break that, but I also was waiting to see if it would find white as a support, signifying maybe bulls want to build liquidity before going down more. And I did it. I did a zombie. I actually well executed retracement trade. It's not every day I do that. So easy down, easy up. Didn't really build much structure to come down. After it broken the steepest selling, that's where I was looking, and then it even broke this one here, and it did show some signs of support on the white. So that kind of being my stop. I maybe had green in there too at some point. I don't know if I had this white yet, but it actually respected that white pretty well. So first trade was a call at 9:59. So yeah, right there. I guess I kind of front ran it a little bit. I think it was after this green candle. I was like, all right, it looks good, but that's not really even a good sign. I guess because it had already broken this one is what I was thinking. I maybe didn't have that orange in there yet. Or maybe it wasn't this candle because I saw that it was kind of finding support there. Yeah, and I was just going to use white as my stop. So I actually even look at the news today. I always have alarms for when news is coming out, and I didn't today. And then 10 o'clock candle came out, and I'm like, oh boy. And it was pretty large in volume, and I just held on and ended up wicking, which was very nice. And held through here, then it broke gold. And then, yeah, then started ripping back up. So that's where I got white in there. This one I wanted to hold until purple because I thought this could definitely be a resistance for retracement. We got a shoulder here, it's gonna make a head. Grab a shoulder here and break the white. Of course, that also lined up with VWAP, so another reason I'm like, okay, it might not make it all the way there, but I'm gonna probably take my profit there. So that's what I did. 10:07. I was a little early on it. I was like at the beginning of this candle, this 10:07 candle. Yeah, try and grab it before. It's actually a little unfortunate, my fill, because it started to go red, and that's when I closed it, and then it ripped. So, but it's okay. It was a nice trade. 114 to $1.52 from there to there. So it was 52.48. Yeah, it was almost yeah, it was about a point. About a point. So today kind of favored me. I don't know if it was the price action. This is the price action I like, where it's just kind of the steeper buying and selling. I'm not sure, but for whatever reason, traded it well today. The range was just big enough too that my moves, like the ones I normally catch, were larger amounts, at least half a point. If today's range was like half this size, then this move right here would have been like a quarter point instead of almost a whole point. So yeah, got that one, and happy to start off with a nice one. Really, I was looking for puts though. We're still in a downtrend. Maybe I shouldn't have been. I don't know why, but I was confident with this purple though. This purple looked like nice bullish controlled selling, and liquidity being built here and then here. Just with this resistance flipping into that support, and then this resistance up here on these wicks. Gonna see. So, but even so, I was still necessarily kind of looking for puts. So came up here. This is gonna be my first spot to get puts, and I had white, so I was like, I'll just wait for white to break. Continues to rally up, rip. Comes up to this purple, which is my last one. Rejects, but actually before that, I think did I do it? Yeah. No, I didn't, so I waited. I had some patience. So rejected here, started to come down, and actually on this candle, I got puts, or just one, because if you see this white, it actually broke that white. Another one in here. Let's see. Broke the white. I got one put there. 58 cents. Held it till 48 cents. Okay, back $10 on that trade. Unfortunately, it was this candle ripped, and then I kind of held on a little bit because I'm like, well, it might just be retesting. But then on this 10:18, I closed it right here. Yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, it still could have actually come down, but I didn't want it. So, and then it's breaking purple, and that's my last channel for the bulls controlling the selling. It breaking that. It could complete a cup, but this is the cup right here with the angle. Sure, why not? So, here's your cup. Here's your little handle. So I got calls. Yep, I got one call at 10:20 right here on this candle, with white being my support, and this thing just grinded up in it. It was very, very nice. Felt crazy getting in right here because it was basically high a day, but I had a little increase in volume. We had a break on purple, and I had this white for precision. Given it could have bought up in something else and not been this steeper buying, but worked out that it did. We had 5-day, we had high day. I wanted white for profit target, and it hit there perfectly. I was more conservative though. Instead of having it up on the top of that wick, I had it on these up it. Had it like there on the top of these bodies. So I think I took it somewhere in here, or the break of this white. Where did we take that? $1.36. Oh, I didn't hold that one long at all. 10:18. Wait, hold on. What? Okay, yeah. Okay, open it at 1020. 1020 to the end of 1021. So bought it here and close it at, yeah, like the top of that candle. So close enough to my line, as well as definitely high a day. 5-day maybe was there too, I'm not sure. But yeah, it ended up ripping all the way to the top of that. But I got out like right here, so didn't quite catch the top, but no problem. That trade was 110 to 136. So nice little one right there too. I was pretty fired up at that point. Had the call there for the retracement. Tried to catch the head on this thing. Stopped out, flipped it. The price action just allowed it to, I don't know, work out in my favor. I was prepared. Next trade was a call at 1140. So I was kind of trying to step back and take a little break. Try not to overtrade, trade away profits. And I was like, I'll just wait for this purple. I mean, purple was, I was pretty confident in it after this move and this, how all this looked. So I was like, we're in an uptrend at this point. I think I'd probably get puts on white, break a white, and calls on purple. So you see this wedge building. Another trade could have been puts right here on a break of this white, which for a retracement zombie. Yeah, I gotta be careful on these because these can definitely trap you when you're inside a wedge like that. So I didn't take that one. I got a call at 1140. You can guess where, right there on that candle. Yep, didn't wait for a retrace or anything. Picked up a call right here. I could have gotten it sooner, of course. It started to buy up in this white off of VWAP. Did I actually? No, I almost got puts down here, I think. Well, no, I didn't. Actually, never mind. But nice little VWAP bounce, little inverse head and shoulder. Breaking the red, it could have potentially been an entry. I wasn't too confident in it, though. But this purple, yeah, I liked it. So got a call there. 1140 for 70 cents. This was a 687 call. So like one strike out of the money right here. And a nice big fatty green candle. Up the white we go. Second one. And then, oh yeah, this one I held on a little longer. Started to consolidate, or yeah, build liquidity right here. I'm like, I'll hold through a little liquidity build. I can do it, especially since I hadn't broken this white. And it paid off. It came up a little further, and I'm trying to get to this white, right? Because I closed a little shy on that one. I'm like, all right, let's go a little further. And there's also gap fill, like right here. And nice green candle, and then big red. So this hit my buzzer. I have an alarm for when this hits. Right when I heard it, I just sold it. Right when it broke that white, or the, yeah. So it was, look at the contracts. They're like $10 more at the top of this. But that's kind of the price you pay to try and catch more of the move. Because if this bounced here and kept going up, it's a good thing I would hold it than closing it just here for the first red candle or whatever. So yeah, stop out of it, or close it right here for profit. That was 70 cents to 98. So that one was a pretty good trade too. Yeah, I like it. Just using purple, nice and easy. Next one was at 12.13. It was a put. 12.13 to 12.15. Was it 12? Yeah. 12.15. Sorry, 12.15 to. Wait. What was this one? 12.13. I bought one. 12.15. I bought another. Okay. Yep. Why did I get? Wait, what? So I got to put here. I guess I'm trying to catch a retracement. I mean to get calls? What the heck? I think I meant to get calls. I don't remember. 12.13 got a put. Got another one at 12.15. What? I don't remember mistakenly getting calls or puts. Might be wrong. That's super annoying. I stopped out of them at 18 on this candle. I don't even think I realized I got puts there. I meant to get calls. What? I mean, it was going to be red probably either way. As crazy as that is, that's how options work. It was 23 cents to 21 cents. I mean, the play was right. So why I closed out of it was because it wasn't buying in the white anymore. And this is typical with midday, lower volume. You know, it's past noon now. It's not necessarily going to punch straight up how it was earlier. And I was kind of expecting that, so I was trying to be loose with my white, but I was like, where would my stop be if it was like a horizontal level? I was like, probably down here. And so basically when it broke the white, I got out of it. So it did end up buying up, I guess in this green. There's probably a more accurate one, but I didn't really. I mean, of course I won it after it did this, but yeah, once it broke the white, I was like, I'm out of this thing. But it's a good thing I had puts. Wow, that saved me. I guess, yeah, because I don't look at the price. I try never to look at any prices of anything. Like any numbers, I try not to look at any of them. P&L, I mean, price the contract before I open it, I'll see that and I'll look at that. But as far as like once I open it, I don't look at it. So, like maybe I'll catch a glimpse of it at times, but usually I can tell if I have the wrong one. That's really weird. I got puts there. Oh well, yeah, that's hilarious. I'm glad I stopped out of it, I guess. I mean, I probably would have noticed before too long. Would have checked and it was red, I hope at least. Jeez. Well, that's a reason to check. It's better not to look at your P&L or anything like that. Emotionally affects you. Well, that's that one. Crazy. I was still up good. That was a very small loss. And that's part of the reason too. I was already up pretty good, and I was like, I don't want to give away profits on a stupid trade up here at noon. So I was just very careful. But I guess not careful enough to get calls, and I got puts. Another call at 105. Yeah, right here on this break. Did the same thing. It is breaking it. It's building structure and breaking it. The problem is it's just buying up in a much less aggressive channel. So it's not really anything I want to be part of unless it's a spread, or not just for naked long options, maybe a spread or futures or selling premium. So I mean, it does then have, after it has a little bigger, hold on, let's look at this real quick. 105. Yeah, so I got it right here. Got on this retrace. Yeah, it grinded up. It was just such tiny little inside candles. I ended up just closing it right here. It was a profitable trade actually. I closed it on this candle right here. So yeah, it was just crazy. I closed it like, yeah, after that big red candle, I was like, reversal candle, and it already hit the high, so I closed it like here. But it ended up still being green. That was 43 cents to 46 cents. And then I just kind of wasn't really on the market anymore. There was another setup here. Could have gotten it on the bounce, which it also lined up with white. It kind of passed white a little bit because I would have had it here. So it went a little past white, but purple, as you can see, is perfectly flipping purple into support. So could have gotten it here. Problem is, where's your stop? It's already past white, so that's why it's safer to wait for it to break purple. So could have gone on this break, and this actually would have been a nice trade. I probably would have been able to hold this, I imagine. There's only 2 minutes there of kind of consolidation after a couple big nice candles. It would have broken my white channel, but yeah. So missed that trade, which is fine. Did it again right here. Another little setup, and yeah, I didn't catch on either. I didn't really want it to do with anything to do with it, because just this buying was so flat. Although of course these are some scalps. Like this would have been a pretty nice trade actually. Yeah, that's almost half a point. That late in the day, half a point's great. Just hard to manage though. It's so easy to see hindsight. Oh yeah, anytime it breaks purple, just get it. But realistically, it's hard to manage when it's so grindy and inside candles and low volume, middle of the day stuff. And then I took a little lotto in today for a retracement potentially at 312. think it was starting to build liquidity in purple. So I kind of using that as my resistance, hoping for a move back, maybe to here, maybe to VWAP. I got these way out of the money. They were only 12 cents. I got 2 of them for 12 cents. 312. So they actually did come down quite a bit. Oh yeah, I stopped out of them. I kind of negated the purpose of a lotto. I guess it would have actually worked to an extent. I got them here. I think I stopped out 23. Yeah, I stopped out once it broke that purple. So I had a limit order to fill the first one at 100%, so I had the second one be free. So it probably wouldn't have worked anyways. I mean, it would end up just being 0 or break even. Maybe a little green, but does it end up rallying back up? You can see it still finding liquidity or using that purple resistance for liquidity and then breaking it on the 10-minute, but not a nice 10-minute move. Very ugly. And here's a small count. Those are the trades. So I didn't trade a whole lot today. It looks like quite a bit, but it's really not. One of them was that stop out, and then I flipped, and then a couple just random ones. So one of the bigger green days I've had in a while, and it's kind of sad, but it is true. So I'm gonna try and take this momentum into tomorrow and just be very patient. And I don't know. I want to just, yeah, very good setups. No red days. Thanks guys. Sub up, like up, comment down. Money sticks around. See you tomorrow. Peace out.